A late night stream, and hopefully people are here today. So we're just gonna play the game pretty much until more people show up. What I need to do is actually look at an ad. Nope. Oh, okay. I'm terrible. But let's see who's going to be here today. I know this is a late night stream, and I have not been able to stream all this week because I've been working every single day. Every single day for the past 3 weeks and counting. Which I'm not going to complain about it because I'm going to be able to pay off my debt very soon. And I cannot wait. Okay, the ad is over. There's the ad. Goodbye. And now we gotta do the nitro boost. Okay. Ooh wee, look at that. We got more people. Sweet. Okay. There we have that. So how is everyone doing today? Ooh, eagle. Come on. Come on. There we go. So there's Vincent, Ariana, Ezenix, the Gaming Kate. Then we have Adam, Maxine, Shadowcat, Wold Wolf. Then we have HTO Man. Yeah, push notifications on. That's great. Because I have no idea whenever I'm going to make a brand new video or if I'm going to make a live stream. So push notifications is still good to have. What up, people? What up? So it's already been a whole week before I've done my last live stream. Amanda, what's up? I really need to contact NVIDIA for probably a brand new tablet or a brand new battery. I'm pretty sure they're going to send me a battery. Ever since I got the update for the new operating system for the tablet, which was pretty much a forced update regardless, the battery life has been garbage. What used to be like 5 hours of playing now goes down to 2 hours. Actually, no, it's like 6 hours of gaming. On a good day, really. Oh, come on. Let me tweet out, please. There we go. Excuse me. Let's see. There we go. Now let's see if I'm able to actually get to level 75. I doubt I'm going to get to level 75, but I only have 20 hours. And I've been holding myself back into buying these items just because I really wanted to get to level 75. Like, I really wanted to buy all the items. I wanted to max out on every single item, but I'm probably not going to have enough time to do that. Unless by some miracle they're going to add an extra day like they did with the other event. One week is still a long time, though. I'm still keeping up with the goal, at least. Again, I've been working every single day for the past 3 weeks. And I'm at least trying to get one live stream a week. So, it's been exactly a week. So I'm on there. I'm good. I'm getting better. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit hectic. I'm going to be working for 5.5 hours at 2 p.m. or at 2:30 p.m. to 8. But as soon as I get home, I'm going to need to shower up and go to sleep because I'm going to have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Hold on. Is that I'm gonna have to go to work at 7 a.m. on Friday. Put it this way, I'm gonna be working 15 hours on both jobs in total. 7.5 hours at one job and 7.5 hours at my second job. So 15 hours of a work shift. So I'm gonna be making bank that day. That is the most amount of work I've ever put into. 15 hours is going to be a record. It's pretty much 2 full work shifts. And I'm not complaining at all. I'm excited for this. I want to see if I could actually go through 15 hours of work. Till then, Maxine, thank you for stopping on by. How are we having 10 people watching but only 7 likes? How? Who doesn't like me? If anything else, I'm going to max out on the highest level items, and then I'm going to try to get 100 of each and every item. At least then when the Valentine's Day event is over, we're going to have to wait for a brand new event to come along. Although I actually did get the Valentine's Day trophy, so I probably may make a video on that soon. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. It could be tomorrow. I think I could make it as tomorrow if I have enough power for the rest of the night. We're going to have to see. Again, is that I'm only going to have from 11 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, probably when I wake up at 4:30. I'm going to have 6.5 hours of sleep Friday morning. This is going to be fun. I honestly can't wait. I really want to see if I could actually get through this. Oh yeah, I did get Ted. I got Ted at the very last day. It always seems to happen. Right now I'm missing Scully. I think I got Mike. Yeah, I'm missing Scully. I'm missing Bajo. I'm pretty sure I'm missing another one. I don't remember what name it is. But at least I got Ted. I'm happy about that. And I'll be able to get a high quality photo of Ted. Boop. Is this a bruise or is this a scratch? I can't even tell. I'm distracted right now. I hurt myself the other day. I can't remember if this is a bruise or something else. I think that's a bruise. I'm gonna have to get that checked soon. Funny enough, I actually hatched Kuro. Like, not even 8 hours ago, I just hatched Kuro. So now I have 2. Let's try to get to level 75. Hopefully I'll be able to. Nah, I'm probably gonna have to get it off stream. And in terms of Tuber Simulator, I've been playing since day one. So, over a year, I guess. Mind Freak, what's up? I find it funny how I have 27,000 followers in this game, but I barely have 1,453 followers on Twitter. I have more followers on in this game than I do in my Twitter. If anything else, maybe I think they should make an update to where you could actually have a backup code, like a permanent one. Oh, hey, Steve. Guess what? On Friday, I'm going to be working 15 hours. So if I were to take 20% away because of taxes, I'm going to be making $120 that day. Although I'm going to have to wait another 2 weeks before I get that added on there. But this is gonna be great, honestly. I cannot wait. Just mainly 2 jobs, man, 2 jobs. I'm just so excited for tomorrow, at least. Tomorrow is going to be payday. And I'm finally going to be debt-free for the first time in a year and a half. And I'm still trying to sell my old TV, and I'm still trying to sell my Xbox One. I have an Xbox One X, so I don't need to have my old Xbox One, so I'm trying to sell that. I don't know, Steve. I've been working every single day for the past 30 weeks. I don't think I'm gonna have a day off anytime soon. But I will let you know whenever it happens. Sounds about right, Steve. We're getting to level 64? Not yet. So many champagnes. I still want to be able to do voice acting or voiceovers. I just need to put myself out there. Roses are red, violets are blue. I don't know what to say, so yay. Yay, level 64. Well, if anything else, my goal for tonight is just to get 100 of every item after the live stream. I'm probably going to play some Call of Duty in a bit after this, so I can get my resistance supply drops, and then afterwards I'm going to go back to Tube Simulator and try to max out on everything. Currently on Call of Duty World War II, I am level, well, I'm Master Prestige. I'm level 66 Master Prestige. So I only have another 934 levels to go, but I'll get there eventually. Eventually. Yeah, I know it's a late night, but this is the only time I could actually live stream, so sorry about that. By every item, I'm just talking about the Valentine's Day for now. Eventually, I want to actually get 255 of every single item in the game. Eventually. Because I know that the higher levels are going to be the hardest. But at least I already got 101 foxes so far. It's fine. I really hope they bring back the fantasy event. I love the fantasy event. If they have a fantasy event 0.2 type of deal where they add more, then that's going to be great. I legit told Jack's Films right to his face about Dubstep Solves Everything 4 whenever it's going to happen. At VidCon. I was happy. I was honestly happy that I was able to... Oh no! That I was able to see Vsauce crew, Jack's Films, Memphis Centauro, and Tomska in person. Although it was very awkward, honestly, because I haven't really had that much social interaction. It was kind of like more of... like a fanboy moment. Where I had no idea what to say. I'm like... oh my god, it's right there. But hey, if I ever go to VidCon 2018, then that's going to be interesting. I really hope Joe's going to be there. Really hope that Joe, the security guard, will be back. That was still a crazy year. I'm so happy I went. But that was one of the main reasons why I was in debt for so long. Me going to VidCon for at least a week, that cost me $1,100. Which again, I don't regret. I was able to make a difference. Honestly, the mini city was really a cool event. How do you only have 5 items for the mini-city event? Oh no! Eagle! Come back! Eagle! Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Now the eagle's gone. Oh, well. Funny how that works. Right now, YouTube's revenue is still down. I know they've already made the update for unpartnering a lot of people who didn't meet the requirements. So let's see whether or not if the revenue is actually going to go up from there. Because now that it's gonna be, it's pretty much, it's not going to be overly saturated as it was before. So people who are partnered should be able to make a little bit more revenue now, since it's not spread out anymore. For the whole 16 minutes of me going through the Valentine's Day event, I only made $1. $1 for 1 hour of work. Lol. Yeah, the revenue from YouTube has been down for so long. Like I said, it should be going back up a bit because of the whole unpartnering thing. But it's gotten to the point where I'm not even worried about my YouTube channel anymore. Like, I'll still make videos. Don't get me wrong, I've always wanted to make videos for a living, but it just took me a long time to get to the point where it's like, I should not worry too much about my YouTube channel. Because if it's not going anywhere anytime soon, then I should not try to focus all my attention on it. So now that I have 2 jobs, I'll be able to be more financially stable. Again, I'm going to buy a brand new TV. I cannot wait. I'm just trying to sell my old one. But if anything else, I could have a third job as voiceovers. Just collaborate with other YouTubers. I'm still the OG. September 29th, 2016. I could have played a day early. I could have played on the 28th. But it just kept on asking me to make a Google account. Or a Google Play account. After day one, it just gave up. I'm like, okay, now I can finally play. Oh well. That would have been very cool though. Just to see the 28 number. But I've been playing since day one, essentially. Pewdiepie, could you give me a shout out? I'm one of the few YouTubers that still make videos and live streams of your game. Level 65! Where is Pewdiepie? Come on. Oh no. I know it's going to be a little bit more difficult to hatch Ted now after the event's over. If only the levels themselves, if you like, were to max out on a category, would play a role in hatching the eggs. Although that would make my guide tutorial video a little bit outdated. It's almost so close to getting 100,000 views. Yup. Come on. You got John Snowflake the day after Christmas. Well, I don't know, Mind Freak. Let's see. Only 120 more items to buy for the champagne, and then I'm done with the champagne. Jeez. Yo, what's up, Christian? I really hope that buying the champagne, like all the champagne, will get me to level 75 before my battery dies on my tablet. Trying to get this done as fast as possible. Like the tablet alone has been charging for what I believe is like 8 hours and it was only at 88%. Now it's at 56%. Look at the drop. Look at the drop on this. Like legit, I need a new battery for this tablet. I'm gonna have to take apart this tablet just to put in a new battery. Yes, Vincent. I've already answered that question. I could tag people. If anything else, I probably have one more hour. Like I really need to contact NVIDIA. Yo, what's up, gaming boy? I completely forgot to publish my room for the Valentine's dinner event, like the dinner date event. I can quickly show you my room. Hopefully I could actually log in. I have no idea, Vincent, of how many. Look how beautiful my room is. I forgot to publish this for the dinner date. But it looks so beautiful. Of course, I put in the animals just for the cute factor. So adorable. Now, well. Next year. Well, I know that there was the Reddit tag, so that's pretty cool. All I gotta do is just make videos with the same category as the egg. That's all you can do. You just gotta keep making videos that the egg has for the category. Because it's on a set timer. You have to make 48 hours worth of the category just for the egg to hatch. Like, everything's been explained in the tutorial video. Yeah, I absolutely love the fox tag. That's the reason why I got it. At least my tutorial video is helping me make a little bit of money on the side. From the tutorial video from the last month got me $3. Hooray, $3. I paid for my lunch with $3. It only took a month just to get that. Okay. Wait, what happened now? Yo, Outer Minds, do you need an announcer? Because I could be an announcer. Again, Pewdiepie, feel free to give out shoutouts through all the Tube Simulator YouTubers out there. Because I'm the only few left. Save my dying channel. Level 66. Hashtag no shame. At least I'm in the game, so what more could I ask for, right? I could go to my channel if I wanted to. Come on, we can get through this. It's not about the subscribers, it's just about the people who actually watch my videos. That's all it is. Or at least the live streams, whenever I do live stream. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna be doing YouTube as a hobby. Like, it should always be a hobby. If I'm able to make a video, then I'll make a video. If not, then it's just gonna wait until I'm able to make a live stream in the meantime. Because if anything else, that PewDiePie Tube Simulator is the only game right now that's keeping my channel relevant because I always make the update videos. You can take a look at my Valentine's Day video. That already has over 1,000 views. If I'm not mistaken, it has 2,000 views. Gonna go check real quick. Yeah, 2,298 views. And the Ted pixeling video is nearly at 1,000 views. So pretty much PewDiePie Tube Simulator is actually keeping my channel relevant in that sense. Oh no, my game! Why? Get back. I have no idea what happened. So we got Sword King AMVs. I can't log in. Okay. I just kind of find it funny that there's another Sword King. Come back. Yay! Alright, let's get back to the game. Legit, I have that wallpaper as a pillowcase. I just made a YouTube channel. Like, I refused to make videos until I actually got good equipment. Even though I had good equipment at the time, I had no idea how to make videos properly. So for the first videos, you just look at my all the way back to 2011 with this channel. You could see that my old videos weren't as good because I didn't have a good microphone. I didn't have the best settings. I was still learning how to make videos properly. Then later on, as time goes by, I started to improve little bit by little bit. Of course, I cannot listen to my old videos for the life of me because, one, I had a terrible microphone. It was not able to pick up tones and expressions well, so it would always sound like I was just doing one tone in monotone. It sucked. It absolutely sucked. But that's all I had, and that's all I got to work with, and for that time being, it was pretty passable. It was just passable, that's all it was. Then, of course, I started making a lot of Minecraft videos, and since then, I've been stuck with Minecraft for over 5 years. Then, of course, I broke away from Minecraft, and that's when that just pretty much brought my channel down due to the fact that 50,000 of them came from just wanting to see Minecraft. I wouldn't say I'm doing great, just because I know for a fact that I'm not. I'm very critical of myself, mainly because I don't want to fool myself here. Even though it took so long for me to make the decision of getting 2 jobs and whatnot. Because I know for a fact that spending a lot of time and hours into YouTube as of now is not going to get me anywhere. But at least I'm not giving up on YouTube. Like, I still have a glimpse of hope that I could still use YouTube to get my voice out there, one way or another. I don't even care how long it takes, just as long as I do something. Just the question is, when will I start doing this? Like, what I want to do is at least, what's the word? Collaborate with other YouTubers. Just me putting a voiceover. That's all it takes. Just one voiceover. Just start off small. Do a little bit of script reading. Little bit by little bit. Then become a professional. But like, I could just work at the comforts of my own home. I got a decent microphone, and all I gotta do is just read the lines and then send it over. And I can still keep my 2 jobs while doing this as another thing. Well, I can't say you are copying me, Sword King, because you made your channel in 2015. You probably didn't even know I existed. So I'm not too worried about that. That would be great, Gaming Boy. There's a reason why I'm buying lottery tickets. I pretty much spend $6 a week. That's it. I just buy one ticket a week and see what happens. If by some miracle, by the will of God, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna have a brand new house built from the ground up. No, why did you fall? Like I said, if I could just do a little bit of voiceovers on the side, like for a quick paycheck or whatnot, like in real life, I could go to the radio station, ask if I could do a voiceover. Even if I don't get paid, it's still a little bit of experience to add on to the belt, right? Because every day, I keep getting compliments. Oh, that I should be on radio, really. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. It is kind of a dead meme now. But it's just so ironic that people want me to be on radio, but I don't want to be on radio. I get it. I honestly get it, but I just don't see myself being on radio. Like this, right here, me playing a game. I'm more comfortable with that than being on radio. It's just so weird. It's just ironic that I could just use this as a new media platform versus doing old media. And I keep telling them I'm probably going to be looking into doing voiceovers and voice acting so I can get to places, which is absolutely true. I see it better just doing voiceovers so that you could go from one place to another place to another place, not having to stick with one thing. I kind of want to rather be immortalized by being a part of a movie or something like that where they could just listen and watch it over and over and over again. That's kind of like the power of YouTube videos, because they can watch it over and over and over again. I just need to learn how to voice act. And luckily for me, there are a lot of tutorials out there to learn how to voice act. Sponsored by Audible. And no lie, a lot of people have actually told me that I should be reading or doing audiobooks. It's so weird. I just feel like I'm more comfortable doing a live stream rather than being on air or doing a performance. It's so weird. I'm not too comfortable actually doing a live show on the real deal. Like this here, I can make a mistake and no one will really care. But if I'm on live on radio and then I make a mistake, then it's just gonna go crashing down on me. I will freeze up. I'll get that stage fright moment, and I'll start having a little bit of a panic attack, trying not to mess up any further. It's pretty much what it is. I have a little bit of anxiety if I'm going to be on stage, metaphorically speaking. Isopod hour. That's what it's all about, Terry. Isopod. Hello, Pinky. Oh, believe me. Have you ever had to do a presentation in front of the class and you get nervous and anxious? That's exactly how I feel if I'm going to perform. Why say me name? Because you said hello. It would be rude for me not to answer back. It's funny because I've taken 2 speech classes. At least from the speech classes that I learned how to speak properly, in a sense that I speak better than I used to. At least I stopped saying uhs and ums. That's one thing that I've taken away from speech classes that made my commentaries better for YouTube. Yes, I do jump cuts, but at least I stopped saying uhs and ums. The only thing I have now is just sense fillers, really. Like one example, sometimes you may hear me say the fact of the matter is quite frequently. And then another sense filler that I happen to say, which I'm trying to work on right here, is just saying, like, I want to stop saying so all that much, really. Oh no! Cable! Cable! No! Bad cable. Well, at least you're honest. But still. From what I've taken away from speech classes, I've learned to take my time with speaking. And I've learned to try to put my thoughts, like, ahead of time. I've learned to avoid a lot of sense fillers, but I still happen to say other sense fillers because if you stop one sense filler, you're going to have a new one without even realizing it until you hear yourself speak again or that somebody else points it out. But at least stop saying uhs and ums. Unless it's a casual conversation between people, then that's just normal. But in the commentary, you would rarely ever hear me say uhs and ums. But again, I do have a lot of sense fillers that I happen to say, and I try to stop myself from saying it. It's to the point where I would actually do a jump cut just to remove it so I don't have to hear myself say it. But Terry, nobody's doing the meme anymore. Even then, YouTube cracked down on that. You could get a strike from trying to even fake one at this point. And I'm not going to risk getting a strike over that. Have I seen Black Panther? Yes and no. I say yes because I actually watched it halfway through. No, because I actually had to go to work. I didn't realize how long the movie was going to be, and I had to get to work in 30 minutes. So I had to leave. That sucked. And I'm not going to spoil anything. So, if anything else, that I will probably watch it with my family if they ever want to go see it. Now I don't have any other plans with food reviews. It's kind of funny how I did a food review before it became an actual genre, I think. Methinks. Honestly, a lot of my older videos are cringeworthy. And one of these days, I'm probably going to upload them to this channel. I loved Coco. That was a good movie. I just hated the short movie of Frozen that was just jammed in there. Like, I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes, but no, it just dragged on and on and on. There was barely any dialogue because everything had to deal with singing. It was just so annoying. Like, if you were to leave for 20 minutes, you would not miss a thing because it's not going to show the actual movie until that Frozen short movie was ending. Other than that, I enjoyed watching Coco. I invented the pepper spray challenge. The only thing I regret out of that video itself was to cut off the recording early. I was suffering. I was suffering for 40 minutes, but that's when I made the aftermath video. I had such horrible, horrible close-ups back in those videos. I had no idea what I was doing. And I got slightly better as time went by, but for the first videos, those close-ups were just so horrible. Again, I have so many cringeworthy videos. I'm very critical of myself, but at least I learned from it, right? I really hope I did. No, I was picked on at school. It sucks, but still. A lot of the people who picked on me back then, I never saw them again. Because as the years go by, everyone goes to their separate ways and people just don't care anymore. It just sucks that it happened, but at the same time, it's nothing to worry about in the long run. I know that a lot of people who go through middle school and high school, as of that point, it's pretty much their own world, and if it doesn't go, it feels so bad. But you just gotta keep going on. You just gotta keep moving on. Because once it hits college, nobody's going to really care what happened in middle school and high school. Because everyone's going to be more worried about their lives than trying to mess with you still. A little bit of a stutterman right there. The only thing I regret in high school is not actually being all that active, really. But hey, again, it's whatever. I never even liked school to begin with. I was the type of person who did everything at the last second. Every assignment that I've ever done was done pretty much either on the day it was due or pretty much the last night that should have been done. Yeah, I'm the person who I procrastinate. That's all it is. Even during the college semesters, I procrastinate. I have an assignment due the next day. I'll just wait until the night that I should be working on it, just at the very last second. I'll do it then. Then after I get that done, I get an A. Hey, it's not your fault, Gaming Boy. If they're not gonna do anything, you take matters to your own hands, and then they're gonna start blaming people. It's like, you guys should have done something. Only 72 more of the champagnes to buy. Will I be able to finish this? What am I doing? Well, I want to say that I'm not an advocate for violence, but if it happens, there's things I do understand of why it happens. And for me, it shouldn't be a surprise. That's what all I can say, really. Because my father would tell me stories about the fights that he would get during his school years. That people would pick on him, but then when it comes down to who could actually fight, my father would always win. And nobody messed with him since. Is what I don't agree with is that you cannot defend yourself at school anymore, really. Is that if they try to fight with you and you defend yourself, you get as much as trouble as they do. What kind of message are you trying to send? Like, I'm a firm believer of self-defense. Yeah, Star's still here. If you follow my Twitter, you would see photos of her. Or my Instagram, of course. Everything's linked down in the description. In fact, it's literally on the screen. Again, just follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll have to update my description for my live streams to include Instagram, but again, it's no secret of my Instagram or Twitter because it's always been on the screen for every live stream I do. Including the Pomeranian. I recently posted pictures of the Pomeranian. Like yesterday. Literally yesterday. Yo, what's up, Fuzzy? But mainly, yeah. That I'll have to make an update video for my older channel. It'll be the first time in like 3 years since I made a video on the other channel. Maybe 4 years. Just to make an update saying that I'm still active. For anyone who's still active on this channel for whatever reason, if you want to go to my other channel, then there you go. Even though I'm not even that active on this channel, but it's something. The only reason why I stopped the weekly vlogs is that when my computer pretty much broke for 2 months and I couldn't get internet too, it broke. It actually broke the chain. It just broke the consistency of having a weekly video every single week, even though I was redundant. And to that point, I just honestly couldn't find myself to go back to it after being gone for that long. It just didn't feel right. It's no secret about my other channel. Hey, 2 months was hard enough, but I cannot imagine 2 or 3 years of no internet. Because, of course, I do YouTube. So 2 months alone really hurt. Especially back then when I was doing Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome at the time. I couldn't get any progress done because I just couldn't bear to play all by my lonesome. And even with Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome, I barely got any work done every single week because I didn't have time to. Now I absolutely have no time to. So I'm kind of happy that I'm not worried about Operation Bedrock or Operation Dome Or even Operation Blackout for that time being. So, not too worried about it. If I ever get back to Minecraft, then just don't think it's going to be permanent. It's just probably going to be for once in a blue moon type of live stream. How long did it take for you to realize I had this channel? I even made a video. I believe I made a video just advertising this channel. Again, it's not even that hard to find my old channel. But I was talking to Terry when I said, how long did it take for you to realize it? I don't know, it just feels so weird that people actually did enjoy my vlogs. I was just rambling on. And half the time I was pretty much saying the same thing because nothing really exciting was going on per week, but apparently it was fine with some of you guys, so by all means, right? The one thing I was just very, very proud of was just I was doing a weekly update of Star growing up week by week. That in itself, even though I didn't have that much to say every single week because sometimes nothing just happens. I'm just happy that I was able to pretty much document Star growing up for the first 3 years of her life. For when she was just barely 9 weeks old. Up until 3 years at that time. It really depends on what it is, gaming boy, because if it is actually just simple math like multiplications, divisions, subtractions, and addition, then I should be fine. But if it comes to the algebra aspect, I cannot for the life of me remember anything from the algebra days. I just know basic math, which pretty much that's all you're ever gonna need to know. The only reason why you should know about some of the other things is that if you want to become a teacher to teach these things. Other than that, there's not that many uses for a lot of them. This is why I hated mathematics. It took me a while to get division too, don't get me wrong. When I was in the 4th grade learning about division for the first time, I had no concept of how it worked. If anything else, I would have learned better from Hooked on Phonics. I miss that. I legitimately miss Hooked on Phonics. That was fun. They made learning fun. If you hate rants, you're ranting on hating on rants. How does that work, Pinky? Uh-oh. Okay, nothing broke. Hey! Come back! Come back! I cannot buy any more of my Valentine's Day. Okay. Under maintenance. Mirror mode. There we go. Got a Fuchs. There we go. I didn't draw my soda, so I'm happy about that. Now I've dropped my soda before. It was not fun. What did you like at school? I like my friends. That's all I cared for. All I cared for was just to talk to my friends. And during media classes, I would get the work done so fast so that I could actually just play games on the internet. That's all it was. Again, I do the work. I'm just bored half the time. And this was before cell phones or smartphones became mainstream. So you guys are lucky if you have a smartphone at this day of age. Because back then, we had to sneak in our Game Boy Advance and our Game Boy Advance SP, the Nintendo DS. I remember playing the Nintendo DS in class all day, every day. And legit, I would have like the Wi-Fi with the Nintendo DS. I would be in one class, my friend would be in another class, and we would just battle each other with Pokemon. It took a while, but we got it done. It's called Conk or Bepsi. Come on, get it right. And I was actually pretty good at hiding playing with the Nintendo DS. Like even in science class, I would legitimately just play Pokemon and not even pay attention half the time. And I still got good grades in class. I don't want to brag. I am intelligent, but at the same time, I just don't work on it. And if I would have actually focused more on classes and actually cared for the schoolwork, I probably would have done a lot better than this day of age. But again, I'm just bored out of my mind. If they actually made learning fun, it would have been a whole different story. This is why I actually liked speech classes, because they actually made it fun, and it was something that's more practical for you to use. And it really depends on the teacher. The teacher themselves will make a class fun if they really want to. But they just want to actually go stick with the rule book. They want to stick with the procedures. They want to stick with the curriculum. And they got to stick with all the other things they have to do and they're forced to do at school. I don't think so, Terry. I haven't actually played... I haven't really freestyled my guitar in probably a year. I still have my guitars, but I just don't really play them anymore. It's kind of like the story of my father telling me that, like, during the first grade, I would actually act out in class, and they had no idea why. For the longest of time, my father kept telling him, bring in a specialist because he's actually smarter than you guys think he is. And after a while, they actually gave up and they finally got a specialist to examine me of why am I actually acting out in class. And it turns out the only reason why I was acting out in class because I would get my work done faster than everybody else in the classroom. And since I have nothing to do, I was just bored out of my mind. So what they had to do was actually bring in different assignments for me to do that was actually at a higher grade level than everybody else in the class. And I honestly don't remember all of that. I don't even remember much of that, but apparently I was just doing homework and assignments that were just far beyond of what class I was in at that given time. And there was a reason why they had me switch schools, because I was just not learning anything, or that I wasn't really, or I was just pretty much too advanced for them. I got a high IQ or something. But then of course I just hate school regardless. They just never made learning fun for me. But again, if I would have actually take the time to just do all the things that they wanted me to do, I probably would have been better off, but that's just not me. 15%. Oh, believe me, I try not to get in trouble. But it kind of does make sense when you think about it, that all throughout my entire school life, I would never do any of my assignments up until the last minute, and when I still do it at the last minute, I always pass. One way or another, I always pass. The only thing that pretty much brings my grades down is just the fact that it was either attendance or that on the spot I probably will do bad, but whenever it comes to homework, I would do great. I was very active when I was young. I used to love running. The only thing that stopped me from doing that was that... I'm trying to remember exactly what grade it was. I was young. I think it was like 12 at the time when they had track and field day, that when they had the relay race right where the track was at, that I actually participated in 3 times in a row. Twice I got first place. The third race, pretty much in a row, I actually got second place. But at least for the first 2 places, I actually got ribbons. And when I lost the ribbons, I have no idea how I lost the ribbons, but I did lose the ribbons. And I asked if I could actually get the ribbons back. They never gave me the ribbons. And then from that point forward, I just didn't want to run anymore. I was kind of self-minded at the time, which I kind of regret too. Because I used to love running, but ever since I had nothing to show for it, I was just thinking that I'm not going to do it anymore. That's the only thing I really regret from my childhood. I didn't understand the world at the time. But remember, as a young child, the whole world was what you see of it. You weren't thinking of the larger or bigger picture back then. Had I known back then that the ribbons was not what makes you who you are, I probably would have continued on running. Or at least I would still be better fit than I am now. But I won't lie, I have a high metabolism, and I have no idea how long that's gonna last. I am 25 years old and I weigh an average of 136. I'm not fat, but I'm out of shape. But I'm decently, I wouldn't say strong, but probably moderately. At least I didn't break my back today. I had to pick up 14 pounds of pretty much 57, no, it's not 14 pounds, 14 bags of dog food that each were weighing 57 pounds. Although I do kind of have a weak back. I need to actually work on my back. Ever since high school, that messed me up so bad. Again, I still have a good metabolism going. Oh yeah, I have my long hair. I hated that I had to give it a haircut for my graduation. And looking back at my old videos, I have no idea why I didn't do a ponytail. Back then in my older videos, I just let my hair go, and I will admit that that wasn't the best look. It made me look like a homeless person. Like a homeless one. I won't lie. That was bad. I should have just put it in a ponytail. Like, looking back, I regret not putting it to a ponytail. Now I keep the ponytail on. My ponytail is pretty much around 16 inches. One day I probably will make a video just talking about my hair. And make a complete fool of myself. I don't think I've ever had bad teachers. Because they were just doing their job. I haven't had too much. I don't even have strict teachers even. Well, keep in mind, Yutsu, that I'm very self-conscious. Like, I really am. I won't lie about that. The one thing I really hate, the fact is that I think that everyone is judging me when the fact of the matter is that they're probably not. But when I think they are, I pretty much just try not to make myself known in that regards. Because I worry too much of what people think of me. And so that's what prevents me from doing a lot of new things. Or at least trying out new things. Because if it feels like I'm going to fail on that, then I'm not going to even try it. It's really bad. I won't lie. That's why I want to try not to worry too much. And I need to work on that. Have you ever tried stand-up comedy? I'm not even funny, so. Until then, Yutsu, thank you for stopping on by. 10%? Okay. More than likely, I'm probably going to get to level 75 off stream because there's no way I'll be able to get it now. That's what I mean, Fuzzies. I can't help it. I think way too much. This is why I'm very critical about everything. You can't fight the weirdness, it will always get you back. Oh no, believe me, I'm very weird. This is why I like my workplace, because I can be weird and they're not gonna care because they know me. But I do have some episodes as well. Like, I don't want to see the people, or how do I say this? I don't want people to see the worst of me. Like, that was the moment where I would think way too much on that given moment. But like the heat of the moment, that's when the self-conscious point and thinking that people are judging me, but at the same time I cannot help but being trapped in a corner, that's when it just really, really gets bad. Like, I'm trying to work on it. I can only work on it little bit by little bit by little bit. I cannot just take one giant leap and expect that it's gonna fix everything. Because even at that moment, I'm still gonna start worrying a bit. It's just like when other YouTubers themselves, they are worrying about what other people are gonna think about the video that they're gonna upload. So that's why they're very, very cautious of making the video, and then once they upload it, it's like, okay, now it's out there, I'm not gonna even look at my video for the next 48 hours. I cannot see my work. I have to walk away from it. And then when they come back to it and they'll see the criticism, they'll see the positive comments and things like that, that's when they could relax and they could actually be happy of what they actually put out there. It's kind of like that. Everyone is different. There's a reason why a lot of YouTubers, they're very critical of themselves, because there are a lot of people who will actually very, very vocal about, oh, this is not as funny as it was before, or you're not doing your best, this wasn't your best, and things like that. Those comments actually do affect a lot of YouTubers out there, even though they don't mean any harm or ill intentions or ill will. Is that sometimes it's just very, very hard to be happy or to be good with what you're putting out there. Everyone's critical of themselves, one way or another. They just can't help it. Because I know I am. Yes, I can, Fuzzy. I can see the text. But it's thinking it's spam. If I could be the next Logan Paul, then I will be sure not to be a Logan Paul or Jake Paul. Let's just put it that way. They hustle to get where they are, but they are not good role models. They could have been better people, but this is the people that the young audience supports. And of course, if you were to speak out against that, then yeah, you're going to feel the wrath of the Jake Paulers and the Low Gang. Even then, they are young. Not all of them realize what they're watching is not good, but it's pretty much up to the parents to teach them right from wrong. %. I wouldn't really have a favorite YouTuber, honestly. But if I were to pick one, I would say Tomska. Because Tomska, even though he has his depression, he has his anger, he has his mental problems, he's really down to earth when it comes to being real with his audience and telling them pretty much everything. Like, if you want to see a good weekly vlog series, even though next week is going to be the last episode because he's going to be on episode 100 and he planned to stop on episode 100, Tomska, or on his vlogging channel, aka like Dark Squidge, you could go look at Dark Squidge. You can watch all of his weekly videos or his last week videos. it's gonna end on episode 100. But you get to see from episode 1 all the way up to now. Like, that's the type of vlogging that I could get behind. That he's honest. He talks to his audience directly. He lets everyone know what's on his mind. He even shows the worst of himself when it comes to when he was off the medication. He couldn't get his medication for the time being. That in itself is what I think that vloggers should be like. They should be more honest with their audience. Like, not everything in life is glamorous. Not everything in life has to be exciting. I like his style of vlogging, and I really hope he actually makes more in the future. But it's gonna last one more episode, and that final episode is gonna be his final episode. Whether or not if he's actually gonna make more vlog type videos whenever he feels like it, then that's one thing. But if you want to see a good weekly vlog series for that 100 episodes, then go to Dark Squidge. I have no idea, Joshua. I've been thinking of making vlogs, but as of this time, I have no idea what to do. I've been working every single day for the past 3 weeks, so I may not even have time to actually make a vlog. But if I am to, then that could be one thing. But we're just going to have to wait and see. I got my camera. I have a light. I'm probably going to get an upgraded light. Maybe in the future I'll get an upgraded camera. But it has to be to the point where YouTube is going to pay for those new equipment. Because I got to do taxes real soon, and I got to make sure that I'm actually gaining profit from my YouTube channel. And this is a business side of speaking, but if it's not going to be profitable, then I have to wait until it is. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to file taxes for them, and at the same time I would actually be losing more money because it's going to be at a negative profitability. YouTube right now is still a business in the eyes of taxes, so I have to make a profit. So YouTube for 2018 has to be profitable. Pretty much. I have 2 jobs. I'm working every single day. I have not gotten a day off yet. So I'm at 3% battery. Hooray! I'm just going to keep an eye on this. But just as long as you guys stay on for the live streams, we get to have a lot of discussions. This is what I need from live streams. Because for a lot of my other live streams, it was just one-sided conversation. I didn't have anyone else to really converse with me. This is what I like about this. But keep in mind, I got pepper spray like five years ago, so I'll probably may do it again. For this channel, at least. I'm not going to be able to live stream tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow is that I'm going to go to work. I'm going to be home by 8 p.m. But then I have to go to sleep at 10 p.m. because I'm going to have to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work at 6 a.m. Friday, I'm going to be working 15 hours. 7.5 hours on my first job, and then go straight to my second job for the other 7.5 hours. So Friday is completely out of the question. Thursday and Friday are completely out of the question. I don't know about Saturday, and I don't know about Sunday. So is whenever I'm able to live stream, I will live stream. But just be sure to have that notification on for my channel to know when I'm actually making a live stream or a video. And also follow me up on Twitter because I always tweet out my live streams. I've been in debt for a great while. I've been in debt with $2,200 in debt, and tomorrow is payday from both of my jobs, so I'm finally going to be out of debt. I only have $550, or probably, I'm thinking $600 because I did buy some things too, and I'm just waiting for the thing to show up. So let's just say $600. I'm going to pay that off. I'm going to pay that off tomorrow, and I'm going to be debt-free for the first time in a year and a half. And then I'm going to be back in debt again because I'm probably going to buy my TV real soon. But yeah. all it is that I'm going to be trying to sell my old TV, my old Xbox, and another item. I'm trying to sell my drone because my parents bought for me from like 2 years ago, but I've never used it because I have I had real no time or really a reason to use those. But yeah, if I'm able to sell all those 3 items, that's already going to pay half for my TV. I'm looking at getting an LG OLED TV, and that's going to cost pretty much $1,800 with a warranty included. But it's going to be the first time in 5 years since I've had a brand new TV, and I'm going to get this TV, which will last me another 5 years. But seeing how I have only 1% left, I'm going to have to end off this live stream. But until then, I still want to thank every single one of you guys for showing up for the live streams, for having a conversation with me, to hear me speak, and just appreciate for all of you guys' support. If I'm making another live stream, again, feel free to follow me on Twitter to know exactly when I do so, and also put that bell notification on YouTube to be notified before I make that tweet. Till then, have a good night, everyone. I've been SwordKing090, and then as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.